He's not gonna put the antivirus stuff in there. I've already spoken my piece on that. I'll say it here. I'll say it now. I'll say it for Jonus's people. It's like if they do, regardless of what people think, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, no,
it's a bad
absolutely.
idea.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely.
You can just go back and install it. Anti-birth already exists, guys. Yeah. It already is there. It's there for free. You can download it yourself right now. It has a site and everything. But what about the stuff they put in Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus? It's not worth the headache of porting everything over and calling it and slapping a DLC tag on it.
Yeah, one thing that people may not realize with all the item synergies or combinations is that's all hand coded. Like there's no logarithm that goes through and figures out what should happen. There's no race conditions or anything that exist like automatically. It's all done programmed by hand. So when you pick up like soy milk ipecac, they have to code that.
Yep. So I did get my bookworm, but the reason I got the bookworm is the more exciting part. I got bookworm due to also picking up the Bible, which is going to kill two bosses for me instantly. So
that's pretty good.
But on top of that and everything, I do want to say about the character that's on the screen in conjunction with the fact, as I did say in conjunction, I'm being fancy, in conjunction with the fact that I'm gonna go in this. I'm not gonna go in that. I'm gonna go in it. I'm gonna go in this boarded up Isaac's bedroom and hope there's a black market under there. It's never gonna happen.
I did that as well as a risk. It was not.
It's a dirty bedroom, but you know what? It's a dirty bedroom. I do have 100% devil deal, so I'm not gonna skip the floor. I'm gonna go for the devil deal and hope that it's not freaking shade again. But here's the thing that a lot of people are speculating. This is going on the Reddit. It's going on Twitter. You're like, okay, well, it's not a new character. Okay, it's not the anti-birth content. Then explain the heart and explain the lost character. I'm like, well, it's probably the lost holding anti-grav, which turns him exactly that color.
Yeah. I think you're right.
What could it mean? And what a lot of people are speculating now is, well, if it's not a new character, then why does the lost have red HP in there? Where people are talking about maybe there's an item that gives the lost red HP, or people were even more excited. Maybe they finally added co-op into Afterbirth Plus.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Well, I am very happy that I went to the devil deal instead of skipping the floor. So he's got mom's knife.
Yeah, I'm on the womb fight, so
you don't have 9 lives though.
I do not, so it's still a risk.
I do have 9 lives, and I also have Bookworm Brimstone with a 19 fire rate.
That's not that bad.
So I'm skipping as much as I can.
Yeah, I just had an Emperor card, so I was able to skip. So I skipped the womb too because there was also Curse of the Lost, and I didn't feel like dealing with any of that. So, oh, you son of a bee! Son of a bee.
I want him to die.
I'm not gonna die.
Skip the floor. Go down to the depths too and skip this floor, baby.
I have 5 bombs on the cathedral, so I'm hoping that that's enough that I can skip through. But probably not. Because I don't feel like doing like all these giant ass rooms that take forever. But yeah, you know what? The having the Lost have the ability to pick up HP, I don't think that they're gonna do that. Like that really defeats the purpose, and like they made him pretty not easy in Afterbirth Plus, but they made him easier. So it would be a very weird design choice if they did. Oh, this room sucks. Oh, these cross-firing turrets are actually the worst things on the planet.
I have not actually seen them in any of our races so far, so I'm real happy about that. I'm rerolling this item room. Holy water, don't give me that shit. The soul, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. Oh, my heart. Oh, sorry. I got hit early on a room, and it was not fun.
It rarely is.
How did that sloth? He is the greatest sloth of all time.
I did forget about golden bombs, however. ever in my time away from Afterbirth Plus.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot.
I also forgot about like the half soul hearts that exist now still.
Ooh, an Emperor card. I'm gonna save this.
And the blended hearts. I forgot about all kinds of stuff they added in Afterbirth Plus.
Some good additions.
There's like 5 good additions.
I think there's more. Well, maybe more than 5. I'm gonna take no.
Oh, he's gonna start talking shit about greedier mode. Oh no.
I don't like greed mode. That's not a controversial.
I didn't even like greed mode.
No, I didn't.
They didn't need to introduce greedier mode, and we're not gonna even get on to what greedier mode was on.
Yeah,
The shit show of nightmarish balls.
Nightmare.
Well, I mean, I'll take the Incubus for a second time with Brimstone.
That's a fair thing to take.
All right, so like, yeah, I don't know what to think about the freaking thing he tweeted. He's Ed. I'm not gonna just jump to conclusion. I'm just gonna let them release the shit finally, and deal with whatever they release. The fact that they're saying that it's only gonna be 13 items and some bug fixes kind of gets me scratching my head, because that's just a little bit smaller than their second booster pack was, and it took them this long.
Yeah, it's very
so
true.
I'm thinking they are pulling the wool over our eyes a little bit, and there are some Isaac people out there like myself who are a little wizened to that behavior, and they're like, guys, don't believe like any of the stuff they say. It's Ed. Don't believe what Edmund McMillan says.
No, never.
Especially when it's Edmund tweeting about Isaac that he hasn't really tweeted about in like a year and a half, because he's wiping his hands of it and trying to work on his new game. If he's tweeting about Isaac, there's something else.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, he's been focusing on Bumbo quite a bit, so.
Yeah, Bumbo's also late. I know game development's not easy, Penta. I know, but still, I want to play Bumbo, man.
I also agree with that.
Bumbo was like, and still is kind of prepped in the position to maybe be my game of the year this year. Like, Hammerwatch is doing a great part.
Yeah, we had a
Hammerwatch is great.
blast playing that. I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much like single player, but multiplayer was like 10 out of 10.
It's so good multiplayer, and it's mostly just because the multiplayer works well.
Yeah,
Single player is great too. Single player is fantastic.
yeah. I only had one hiccup while we were playing, and that was still pretty minor.
I know as soon as we got done playing, Phoenix kept playing, and even though he said, well, I'm gonna go and play, he was gonna play something else. He was gonna play something else, and he's like, we'll see you later. I went and, I got my food, I ate, and then I came back on the computer, and I was like, I was hosting Phoenix, and I looked at the screen, I was like, he's still playing his freaking Thief, and jeez.
That's funny.
I love it.
It's very good.
This makes me want to play it more and more. I started my Priest.
Oh yeah.
Priest is like really spongy, but so strong. So incredibly strong.
I'm done my run.
You did. You won.
I won.
There you go.
There we go. Well, I mean, I actually almost died quite a few times. Surprisingly.
I have not been close to dying.
I got hit early on a couple rooms and quickly started freaking out.
The Bible prep for my mom's heart. Alga's prepared. Empress prepared. I was still prepared.
That's pretty good. So where are you on your run?
I'm on the womb too.
You're not that far off.
No, I was really hoping for that death of yours, because I did have 9 lives, so even if I did die, I would come back and be fine. Well, there you go. That's that one. It was relatively quick. Short ass video for you guys.
Yeah, that's all right though. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, feel free to give me a like and a sub, and head over to PentaHybrid's channel as well to do the same. We both can be found on Twitch as well under the same usernames, and on Twitter, I believe, under the same usernames as well for both. Yep. So yeah, be sure to check those guys out, and we're gonna be doing more of these for sure. So
if you aren't following us on Twitch, you're not a real supporter, because that's where at least I spend most of my time.
Me too. But for stuff like this, I think it works better for YouTube. But still.
Yeah.
Either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace out.
Bye-bye.